Hi, Shelley here. Another art journal page today. My inspiration was this picture that I came across of an orchard in bloom, and it reminded me of February's in Central California. Just absolutely gorgeous. I'll be using some modeling paste and some faux flowers that I've had in my stash for years. The branches stencil that I'm using today, along with many others, can be found in my PayHip shop in the link below. So come along with me and let's get started. I'm starting out with one of my stencils and my new favorite sponge that I got from a chair pad replacement. And I do like it because it's very dense. Obviously, I'm not trying to be perfect. Just having fun today in my art journal. Now I'll dry this really quick. And now I'm just going to use a Sharpie. Let's see. Do I have one that still has a point on it? Yes. And I'm just going to kind of do some writing out here in the background just for fun. For my background, I think I want to do kind of a blue-gray color. One lighter and one darker. I may have way overdone it there. I'd like to blue it up just a little bit. Two baby wipes just in case, and I clean off my fingers. But I almost always like to use baby wipes to get in and mess with my color. And I love that color of blue. Okay, I think that's good. All right, I think I have my branches where I want them. And I'm just going to apply some modeling paste. Oop. Peach trees are very knobby and not smooth branches. Very rough and knobby is how I would describe them. So I am not worried about getting my modeling paste really smooth. I think what I'm going to do is take a plastic shopping bag, and before I lift off my stencil, go around and give it that really textured feel. I have a little bit too much modeling paste over here. Whoa. All right, let's see what we've got. Oh, very nice. Make those little stencil connections. Super easy to do when you're doing rough textured things. And I also want to take my branches clear to the edge of the page here. So now we'll let this dry till tomorrow, and then we can sand off any high points and continue on. I like it so far. My modeling paste is dry. There's a few high spots here that I'll just go in and pick off with between my fingers that are really high. But I like the roughness of it. I'm not gonna worry about this too much right now because I'm looking at this, I need a little bit more up here, like there's a little more tree up here. So what I've done is I've got my stencil out and I'm going to flip it over. And then I'm going to, just to get these bottom branches not going the same way, just change it up a little bit. And then I'm going to have these branches come in and continue up. Whoa! It's always hard once you to get the stencil started. Not always, but a lot of times. And once you get the modeling paste on there, then it kind of helps hold it down, and then you can continue on without as much issue. But I went underneath there a little bit. I'm going to have a lot of cleanup on this one because it's not laying flat because of my other modeling paste raised edge over here. All right, now I'm going to get my bag, not my bag. I think that is good. A little messy. Okay, so now we got to let this dry. All right, my modeling paste is not dry 100%, but I am going to start painting anyway. Picking off some of those really tall bits. This modeling paste will continue to dry over the next few days and become very hardened. But one of the things I love about it is it remains kind of, I mean, it's not wet by any means, okay? I'm not affecting it by pushing on it, but I can still pick off any high points. I could sand it if I wanted to. It's just very workable. Okay, and then what I'm going to do next, I think, is to get some burnt umber, some nutmeg, some different browns, and then a little bit of my dark gray, and start painting my tree branches. And this is going to take a while, but that's all right. I've got time. I'm not exactly sure what I want. That might be a little too dark. I just want to cover all that white. I wish I would have remembered to add a little color to my modeling paste before I put it down here, but I did not do that. Didn't think about that until it was far too late. But that's all right. Like I said, I've got time. And what I figured out, it's much faster if I go in with all of the just do the burnt umber by itself and then go back in and add the lighter brown on top of it here and there. And you can see I am not doing this perfect, beautiful edge. I mean, there's parts where I'm gone off over the edge here and there, and I think that is cool because, like I said, it's a knobby tree, and so that just adds to it for me. And now I'll go back in and get my lighter brown. Just brush it on here and there in a few spots. Any place that's just a little bit too dark or looks like it just has one color. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with that. So now we'll dry this. I think I want to take my darkest blue here and just now I want to get some pinks out. I've got these flowers that I've had in my stash for a long time. I hope it's going to be enough. But I think with the paint I'm thinking I'm going to put some paint in the background and then a few of these on top. We'll see if it turns out like as good as it is in my head. And I've got this old pink eraser, it says. And I put out 2 spots because I want one really light. I'm going to put some white in that. And then I've got some magenta. One of these days I'm going to stop mixing my paint above my project. I think that is a pretty good mix. Now, I think what I'm going to do, I've been using these pom-poms a lot lately, but they are fun and I have them, so. And I think what I'm going to do, let's start with the darker. And I'm just going to go and put them here and there. Not thinking about it too much. All right, now I'm going to take my pom-pom and just grab onto another part of it so I can get my next color. Okay, I think that is pretty good. Well, I like it like that, but let's see. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the centers of these flowers. Decide how many I want, and do I have enough? All right, well, that's all I've got, so I'm gonna have to make that work. While my heating up here, my little glue gun, I need to see what I've got that we could use for the middles. Is glue them on and then clean them up after they've set for a little bit. Maybe we're back to the dipping it in the beacon glue. Okay, what if that's what we need to do right there. Well, no, because it's too long if I do that. Then I could stick it down in there. Maybe. I don't know, but I still got these other ones to do that I've already stuck down, so. I do like the white. Put it through the hole. Oop. Maybe if I go like that. Tail's too long. Now put some glue around that. I think that is the answer. Is that everybody? I think that's it. Let's see if we can get some of these, burn some of these cobwebs off. Well, that's my page. I am tickled at how it turned out. We had a few challenges, but we got there in the end. Hey, and me today. Be awesome if you'd hit that like button, and I hope you'll join me next time. Bye for now.